Welcome to yet another video of Saute with the Java. Today we are using Kawan brand items for this video. This is the Kawan Paratha, and as you can see, this doesn't need to be defrosted at all, and there are no added preservatives in this item. And also this paratha has been a part of my life ever since I was a kid. This is a new and improved formula, and it's a plain paratha which goes well with a lot of curries, side dishes, you name it, it goes well. But today we are going to make something special out of it. And also we are going to use something which I have received from Kawan. It's the cheesy Italian rice bites. As you can see, they're easy to prepare and you need to just fry them directly in the frozen state. As you can see, they're easy to prepare and there's no need to defrost them at all. How cool is that? Okay, so let's look into this and let's start preparing our dish for the day. So for this recipe, firstly, we'll take the choice of vegetables we like. I have chosen lettuce and tomatoes to fill into my wrap. The next thing that you would require is some thick cream. Now be sure to use thick cream and do not use cooking cream, as we are going to make a sauce out of this and we are going to spread it within the wrap. So make sure you use some thick cream. You can also use sour cream. Next up is the Sriracha. Now this sauce is as per your taste. I have used 1/8 cup on 1/4 cup of cream. You can add or subtract as per your taste. Since we are giving it an Italian flavor, I would be using some Italian spices. I'm using oregano and also some cayenne pepper. You can use mixed Italian herbs as well as per your choice. And last but not the least, you can use any type of cheese that you like. I'm using a mild colored cheddar. You can use mozzarella or any other cheese that you prefer. So before we begin anything in this recipe, we would be taking our cheesy Italian rice bites from Kawan. Now these need not be defrosted and you can use the box as is. So be sure not to defrost this box at all. These are super delicious and tasty, so you can grab them at any supermarket that's around you. Now these can be made very easily and you can follow the instructions at the back to make them. I am popping them in my air fryer. You can do them in the microwave, you can do them in the fryer, as you please, but fry them directly. So I've opened the box, as you can see, and these are still frozen and lusciously coated, and we can just open the back into it. So a quick step before we begin is mix the sriracha and cream and keep it aside. So how do we actually cook these parathas? So firstly, we open the pack of our Kawan parathas and we keep our tawa on a medium heat. We pull out one paratha which is nicely sealed between two plastic films, and we pull off the films from both ends. Once that's done, we just toss the paratha into the hot pan and let it cook on its own. We let this cook for a few minutes on either side. You will understand that it's cooked from one side when the paratha starts turning translucent. As you can see that the edges of the paratha turn translucent first and then the center starts cooking. So be sure that you have a translucent paratha before you flip it, else there are chances that the paratha gets stuck on the pan. You need not add any ghee or oil at this stage. Kawan parathas cook well on their own. So as you can see, after a minute or so, most of the paratha has become translucent, and it's now time to flip this paratha. So just go ahead and hold it from one edge and just flip it. As you can see that I have not cooked one end completely. I like to flip my paratha every now and then cooking. You can see that I have flipped the paratha and there's a lovely golden color on this paratha. You can judge an eyeball and you can cook the paratha as per your needs. If you cook it for a little longer, it will be slightly crispy. If you cook it for less time, it would be a little soft. So it's totally upon you, and you can keep on flipping it on either side to give it a nice and crisp feel. I love the parathas to be crispy. They go very well with a lot of food items. So yep, see, look at how it's fluffing up. When I'm flipping the parathas, you can see that it's nice and fluffy, and just keep cooking it on either side. You need not press it. You can press it eventually once the paratha is done, but now the paratha is ready, nice and beautiful, and let's serve. Coming to the assembly, firstly we have our rice crispy balls ready from the air fryer. These are nice and golden and super crispy. We also have our parathas which are ready. So let's see how we assemble this. I'm doing it on a clean kitchen platform. You can firstly take your paratha, and what I would do is I would be crimping it from the edges to make it a little soft, as Kawan parathas are very crispy, and to roll it this would be easy to do. So let me crimp it from the edges, and once that's done you will just place it on the kitchen platform. And next what we would be doing is we would be putting up our sauce or the spread which we have created with cream and sriracha. So we'll just spread it across the paratha. Be sure not to spread it until the edges, as this will create a mess basically. So let's just not spread it till the edges of the paratha. Next up we'll be putting in the veggies. Now this is totally optional and it's your own choice. I'm adding the lettuce and the tomatoes, and be sure to add them to any one end of your paratha and not add it in the center, as this will help in folding. I'll be adding a sprinkle of salt and pepper, that's totally optional, and also a dash of oregano and cayenne pepper. Again, all of this is totally optional, but it'll only make the dish more flavorful. Next up, we would be taking up the rice crispy balls and we would be placing them on the paratha, and we'll crush them a bit. And we will now roll it. Oh wait, I kind of forgot one thing. Let's put in the cheese. How can we forget the cheese? Okay, some beautiful cheese, and now we have our wrap which is ready, and just roll it tight. This paratha won't tear, so don't worry, just roll it nice and firm. Once that's done, I am pricking it with a toothpick. This will make it firm and nice to serve. And once that's done, see, oh my god, a super filling, a super tasty Kawan Paratha roll, an Italian flavored roll is ready for us. So our beautiful Italian wraps are ready using Kawan products. Do drop them a follow and follow me on Instagram as well. My handle is dush_java, and do subscribe to my channel.